You know, it was 3 years ago that my wife and I experienced one of the great joys of our life in welcoming our sixth child into the world, Matthew. It was about 2 weeks after my wife gave birth to Matthew. She was diagnosed with subcapsular hepatic hematoma. Basically, she was bleeding internally. I mean, it was a life-threatening condition. And we went from a point of tremendous joy to obviously tremendous sorrow and pain and anxiety. They rushed her to the hospital in order for her to be treated for this particular condition because the hospital wasn't equipped that took us in initially. And in the course of scanning her and preparing her for an eventual surgery, they discovered that she had cancer. She had second-stage papillary thyroid cancer. So we were in real crisis. I was fearful that she would die. We had to reach out to our healthcare provider to work out the details and to ensure that these procedures would be covered. And so we were pretty anxious about that because you just never know what's going to happen on the other line, on the other end of the phone. And when we spoke to the case manager, I got to tell you, we were really blown away by the level of compassion that we experienced. The caseworker wanted to know what the situation was, what was going on, what the diagnoses were, and really was genuinely interested in finding out how we were doing. And it really took me aback because we certainly didn't expect for the person to take so much time to be so compassionate and empathetic. And really, it was an uplifting experience. And a solidarity, that's what we have here. To be able to have a company that prides itself on compassion, to have a company that devotes itself to living out the gospel in communicating to the members of this HealthShare the fact that people come first, that they're not just a number or a case, but that they're individuals with human dignity and with worth. That's priceless. And when you're on the other end and when you're filled with anxiety and all these questions of how we're going to pay for this come up, to be able to call someone and to know full well that they have your back, that they're concerned for you, that they want to know how you're doing, that they want to pray with you. They want to say, listen, you know, we're concerned with you, we're praying for you, can we pray with you and engage you? To be able to have that option is just absolutely fantastic. The miracles that have taken place, I mean, the people who, once they sign up and they experience the difference that Solidarity HealthShare makes compared to the companies they were dealing before, they'll never go back because they know that they're dealing with principled individuals who care about people. And that's ultimately what we want to experience, is love, empathy, and compassion. And Solidarity has that in spades. What they're doing is not only innovative and creative, but it's dynamic and it's rooted in the gospel principles that we stand for.